Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm experimenting with different ways of recording a kick drum. Now there's various different ways to record a kick drum, and today I wanted to record it in such a way that I don't have to use any drum samples. I usually produce heavy metal or heavy rock music, and I'm looking for a kick drum sound that's boomy and has a lot of high-end kick to it as well. Oftentimes you will record a kick drum and then add a sample into it for more of that click effect or a boom effect or something else that you're going for. And I was thinking of how to do this without using samples. So I'm going to be using a Shure Beta 52 Alpha for one mic, and the other mic will be a Shure SM57. Now you may be thinking that's the really weird mic to use on this kick drum, and I agree. But I wanted to get that clicky sound, and I was thinking, well, a dynamic microphone like the Shure SM57 is great for getting all that high-end information, so it might work. I don't know. Let's see and find out. Alright, so in addition to using both the kick drum mics, I didn't check for phase too much, so I am using a particular plugin to correct the phase, and it's called Auto Align 2 by SoundRadeX, I believe. Great plugin, and it really helped me with the phasing issues. Also, just as a disclaimer, I'm not affiliated with any company or any brands, so I'll use Pro Tools sometimes, and other times I'll use Logic Pro X. I'll use a variety of different plugins and different things like that. And it's really just whatever I feel like using at the moment. In this case, I'll be using Logic Pro X. I have placed the Shure Beta 52 Alpha kick drum microphone in the hole just inside the kick drum. Now, the Shure SM57 microphone is inside the kick drum, and it's pretty close to the center line, right next to the batter head, probably off a few inches, and you can kind of see the video there of where I placed it. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there. Anyways, let's go ahead and hear the raw recording of how it sounded. Wow, so that was interesting. You could definitely hear the low end from the Beta 52 Alpha, and the SM57 definitely added a lot of that high-end click. So I'm going to go ahead and process it in Logic Pro X, and I'm going to try to use as minimal plugins as possible, and I'm just going to kind of grab some random stuff and try to fit what I can sonic-wise. So I've been using Superior Drummer 3 for quite a while now, and I went back to the program and took a look and see how they process the kick drums. So I kind of took some of those ideas and wanted to implement that into this particular recording for the processing. So first off, I used a few different EQ plugins, and I wasn't really too happy, and I kept flopping back and forth between a few things. But I decided to use EZmix 2, which is weird because it's all presets, right? And I found a good preset as a starting point, and I got, it was pretty close, but I took another EQ afterwards and kind of tightened up some of that low end and some of the boomier frequencies, and then after that, I did that on both tracks, used EZmix 2 on both tracks here, and then I sent both of the kick drum microphones to a subgroup. Now the subgroup, I have kind of similar processing going on. I have the SSL channel strip plugin with a little more EQ, take out some more muddy frequencies, add a tiny bit of top end, and boosted the low end a tad, and definitely added some compression to kind of glue those two drum takes together. And then I added EZmix 2 again because I felt it was missing sort of a fatness, I guess, if you will. It sounded a bit thin, I guess is the right word. So I was just flipping through some of the drum presets, and I came across this stereo room. I don't even know really what it was supposed to do, but I kind of added that on top of it, and it gave it kind of this thick, well-rounded kick sound as a kind of a polisher for the bus, and I was quite happy with it. All right, so let's take a listen to the processed audio for both kick drum mics with what we've just gone over. Wow, so now you can see that, or hear rather, that it has a very well-rounded sound. You have the low end, boomy low end there, and you have that click, and it's not too crazy. Now, in solo, it kind of sounds like the click sounds coming through a little bit more pronounced. However, if we add that into the mix, you might want to have some more of that click come through to really cut through the mix a lot better. So we'll kind of see what happens when I start adding more kit pieces, the snare drum toms, and the overhead mics. And then might have to adjust it here and there, but this is a pretty good starter for a kick drum sound. At this point, I wouldn't use a sample at this point because it sounds pretty good to me. Later on down the road, I'll probably record the entire kit. We'll put samples and drum samples in and just see how it goes. Right? Maybe it's better with the samples. Maybe I like it without the samples. It'll be just a comparison A/B, something like that. Anyways, well, thanks for watching. Comment down below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and take care. Bye.